Um, so the three products, well, music videos that we're comparing our own music video to are Mariah Carey's "We Belong Together," Beyonce's "Best Thing I Never Had," and Alicia Keys's and Usher's "My Boo." Mariah Carey "We Belong Together" is going to be like the dominant video that we refer to, whereas Alicia Keys' video and Beyonce's are just like minor ones that we've just picked out a couple of things to talk about. So, in Mariah Carey's video, a close up reveals her dainty feet to show her femininity. This is similar to the start of our music video, however, our artist is wearing gold heels. This presents her femininity but also portrays her wealth, which is characteristic of the R&B genre. A close up of Carey is used at the start of the music video, which is parallel to ours also. This is so our target audience can identify our artist, as Nicole is a new artist, and the close-up also reveals Richard Dyer's theory of the star image, as she is constructed as attractive and young to appeal to a like-minded audience. Um, so Nicole, being attractive, obviously is appealing to a male demographic as they desire to be with her, whereas her female demographic would desire to be her. A long shot of Carey is used to reveal her body language and setting. This and where when she's on the bed. This concept is also like exactly the same to our music video as the colours get ready to go out. As both are wearing little clothing, however, this conforms to Goodwin's notions of looking, where women are presented as objects, and is also a typical representation of R&B female artists, such as Carey herself. Nicole is seen as sexy. Nicole is seen as sexy. Her female audience aspire to be her. Her male audience seeing her as sexy is because obviously she is presented through male gaze, and they receive gratification from watching her. A long shot is used of Carey getting ready for a big day. This concept is also similar to our music video, as a long shot is used of, well, sorry, a mid shot, whereas a long shot for Carey is used for to show Nicole getting ready to meet her perfect man. This is appealing to our target audience of young females, as one of Mill's aspects of what the media provides is being able to identify. So as the audience are able to, well, young females like older teens and young adults who are females can, identify with this concept of the music video, as they too know the excitement of getting ready to go out. Another one of Mills's aspects of what the media provides is aspiration, because as Nicole is quite glamorous, which they can see from her getting ready, they'll also to aspire to be as glamorous and have this glamorous life and to go out with their own perfect man. Carrie's video switches between a performance and narrative. This is parallel to our music video, as we used Archer's theory to present a story to our audience that they can follow, and this would create diversion from their mundane lives, which is part of Lumlow's and Kat's uses and gratifications theory. But obviously, yeah, the performance also establishes Nicole's glamorous and talented star image, which again a female audience would desire to possess. During Carrie's performance, there are mid and long shots which reveal her costume clothes. In one dress, she reveals her cleavage, whereas the other one, she's wearing a short dress. This is similar to our music video to appeal to a male demographic. In addition, Carrie's costume clothes are like I said, glamorous, but bright and feminine colours to appeal to a female audience. Nicole's gold dress, however, it is quite feminine. However, the green dress subverts from like the most, quite feminine colours, quite masculine. However, both the gold and the green dress, the colours symbolise wealth. So that's appealing to both genders of our audience, as obviously they're quite young, they wouldn't have as much money, and the desire to have this glamorous and wealthy lifestyle. Nicole is also wearing a black crop top and leggings. Although her outfit presents her through the male gaze as she's obviously seen as a sexual object because it's very figure hugging, her assets are exposed like her cleavage and midriff. Um, the colour, black, however, symbolises authority, and this is emphasised by the use of a low shot we actually used. This is typical of other female R&B artists, Carrie herself, as not only would a female audience, want to be as sexy and attractive as them, but they'd also want to be quite, powerful. Carrie's video is an amplification of the lyrics, as she's singing about the man she wants to be with as they belong together. We also followed Goodwin's relationship with visuals with lyrics, as the lyrics make frequent references to the visuals on screen. The most obvious being Nicole singing about her perfect man that she loves, which she eventually shows her affection for at the end of the video as they embrace. However, whereas Nicole is getting ready to go out with her perfect man, Mariah, on the other hand, is actually getting ready to marry someone else, as her perfect man isn't around. She presents this kind of melancholy, like, you know, tone and mood, which which yeah, which is from as her song is quite slow and the beat is quite slow. Whereas obviously Nicole is happy as she has never felt this way before because of her perfect man, and so the music is upbeat. However, both kind of tempos are still typical of the R&B genre because it can either be slow or fast. And both Kerry and Nicole end up with the artist meeting their perfect man, which provides the audience with gratification, as Kerry finally gets to be the man she wants, and our artist's perfect man is finally revealed to the audience to end this gratification, as obviously you never saw him before until the end of the video. Both do this with the use of two shots to show the relationship between the couple. This creates a sense of aspiration. Again, is part of Noel's theory that the audience provide, as they too want a perfect relationship. Beyonce is shown with a white flower, which represents femininity to emphasize her star image and to appeal to a female audience. As her star image is represented as quite feminine and sophisticated, and maybe to more, even though she appeals to a younger audience, maybe an even more mature one as well, not just older teens and young adults, maybe proper adults as well. And yeah, so this is part of Dia's star imagery. We also use props, however, but we use makeup, and this also portrays femininity. And this is also similar to Alicia Keys's video that we found. This is appealing. This is more appealing to like a younger female audience rather than the flower, as it creates a sense of personal identity as they can relate to the artist, and these two artists enjoy putting makeup on. So. And so they enjoy putting makeup on, also obviously older teens and young adults too, and yeah, like I said, this creates personal identity as they can relate, and it's part of Plumler's and Kat's uses and gratification theory. Beyonce's video also switches between narrative and performance. Her costume codes during the narrative are in a white dress as she is getting ready for a wedding day like Mariah Carey. This differs from our video as Nicole is actually getting ready to go on a date to appeal to a more younger audience, so particularly older teens, even though this concept of Beyonce getting ready for her own wedding is still appealing. They would aspire to have that in the future, whereas in Nicole's video, she's getting ready to go on a date, they would aspire to have that kind of now, and so Likewise, how Beyonce's star image is constructed is quite feminine. This is kind of similar to us to an extent, because Nicole is showing quite feminine from some of the colors and the fact that she is presented through Melvy's male gaze. However, we kind of reject Frieden's feminist mystique to an extent. Although our protagonist is singing about her perfect man, she's wearing black clothing, like I stated before. This conforms to the R&B genre and also connects to show she's a strong woman. Like likewise, this characteristic is appealing to a female audience, as they would want to be as dominant as she seems. Um, Alicia Keys' video is split between two narratives, and the audience received gratification when the couple finally meet. Beyonce's audience, however, received gratification from discovering who her perfect man is at the end of the video, while who the groom is at the end of the video, which is similar to ours. These concepts of the narrative are romantic and create aspiration, which provides gratification, likewise, which is part of Blumler's and Katz's uses and gratification theory from the audience's mundane lives.